Rising inflation and tighter global liquidity will pose headwinds to the growth outlook in 2022. As a result, we have revised our growth projections for the region. On a GDP-weighted basis, we project that Asia will expand by 3.8% in 2022, down from 6.2% in 2021 and below its pre-COVID level of 4.5%. Developed markets started to tighten monetary policy settings before the US Federal Reserve's liftoff in March, led by Korea, New Zealand, Singapore, and more recently Australia. On the contrary, we had expected that emerging markets would remain on hold for as long as possible in 2022, in a bid to support their nascent economic recoveries. That position has since become untenable, resulting in surprise rate hikes in India, Malaysia, and the Philippines. This marks a critical turning point for the region. But how did we get here? Firstly, the conflict in Ukraine triggered a one-off shock to commodity prices that will have rippling effects throughout the global economy, and Asia is no exception. In addition, China's zero-COVID policy resulted in manufacturing disruptions and shipping delays following lockdown measures in several large cities in April and May. These disruptions will prevent the healing of global value chains and stoke inflationary pressures in the months ahead. On a GDP-weighted basis, we project that consumer prices will climb to 3.5% in 2022, up from 2.9% in April and above its 10-year average of 2.2%. Most of this upside can be traced back to rising food and energy prices. To fend off inflationary pressures, we expect that all major economies in Asia will hike rates by at least another 50 basis points in the remainder of 2022. That excludes China and Japan, where conditions will remain accommodative.